Next question is, the following table gives the literacy rate of 35 cities. Find the mean literacy rate. Students, look here. You have 45 and 55, 55 to 65, 65 to 75. All this, and here you have 1 and 2 digit numbers. Which mean method will you choose? You can either choose direct mean method or step deviation method, because the class intervals here you have two digit numbers. That is why we go for step deviation method. Now listen here. How will you find the class marks? Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. 55 plus 45, 100. 100 by 2, 50. 65 plus 55, 120. 120 divided by 2, 60. These are the frequencies given in your question. For step deviation method, the first step is to assume the mean. Here, the middle term in the class marks we are taking as assumed mean. Assumed mean. Then find di. Di is the numerator of this. Xi minus a. Xi minus a. Students, you can add one more column here, that is di. 50 minus 70 minus 20. 60 minus 70 minus 10. 80 minus 70, 10. 90 minus 70, 20. That is di. Now what is ui? Ui is di by h. Tell me what is h? 55 minus 45, 10. Or 65 minus 55, that is also 10. That's the class interval. Okay. Now what is ui? Ui is di by h. Di by h. Di here, the first one di was minus 20. Minus 20. Minus 20 by 10. Minus 2. What was the second di? 60 minus 70. Minus 10. Minus 10 by 10. Minus 1. 70 minus 70. 0. 0 by 10. 0. 80 minus 70. It is 10. 10 by 10. 1. 90 minus 70. 20. 20 by 10. It is 2. Next step is multiply fi and ui. 3 into minus 2. Minus 6. 10 into minus 1. Minus 10. 11 into 0. 0. 8 into 1. 8. 3 into 2. 6. Now add these FIUIs. I am not telling you add, apply the addition rule, because you have negative and positive numbers here. After finding FIUI, add the frequencies here. 3 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 11, 41, 41 plus 8, 49. Here 3 plus 10, 13. 13 plus 11, I told 30, right? That's why. Here 3 plus 10, 30, 11, 13 plus 11, 24. 24 plus 11, 35. Okay, add these two. Then FIUI by FI. That is, now here it is minus 2 by 35 into h. What was h? H is 10. Here substitute the values and you will get the mean as 69.43. Next question. This question, students, it's a question from your exercise 14.2. From 14.2 you have an extra question. The topic dealt there is mode. M-O-D-E, mode of the data. In that you have to find mode and mean. So I'll discuss mean here. In the similar way, you will find mean also. Here, we will take step deviation method. What is the question? The following table shows the ages of patients admitted in a hospital during a year. Here, you have 2-digit numbers, so you will go for step deviation method. What explanation will I give you? The same explanations. First method is to find the class marks. Class marks is upper limit plus lower limit, the whole divided by 2. Students, when I repeat it again and again, it should come to your mind, and whenever you are asked about class marks, you are able to tell that class marks is equal to upper limit plus lower limit, the whole divided by 2. Okay, here 15 plus 5, 20, 20 by 2, 10. Clear, children? Then first step is DI. What is DI? 10 minus 30 minus 20. 20 minus 30 minus 10. Find DI. Then what is UI? UI is DI by H. Tell me what is H? H is upper limit minus lower limit for continuous intervals. So 15 minus 5, 10, or any upper limit minus lower limit. 25 minus 15, 10. So here H is 10. And we have assumed the mean as 30. So step deviation method is first find Xi, then find Di, then find Ui. Then fourth step is multiply Fi and Ui, add or apply the addition rule for Fi Ui, add the frequencies given in your question, and then apply these values to the formula for step deviation mean method. What is the formula? Mean is equal to A plus summation Fi Ui by summation Fi into H is equal to 30 plus 43 into 10 by 80. That's equal to 30 plus 5.37. It's equal to 35.37 years. Students, don't forget to write the unit at the end of your answer. The unit carries marks. So, by this we end our topic mean of grouped data. The next two topics are mode and median. You don't have the graph in this statistics chapter. It is a deleted portion, that is cumulative frequency curve and all, ogive and all are deleted. So you only have mean, mode and median. Thank you. Have a nice day.